right. Okay, now, Frankie. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesdays, my dude. Frank, congrats on getting the first. Sniping it. Absolutely. It's a good thing Bandit Bay was en route to somewhere, because normally she's like waiting, just ready to get that shit. I don't have much time, but I made it. Hell yeah. Glad you could stop by for a little. Nick U, what's up? Newest, or there's probably been people since, but newest ASCII-F cult member. Turtle, what's up, Turtle Cat? Conan, what is good? Hello, Brandon, Frank, Turtle, Nick U. Conan recognizing all the homies. Frank, thanks for shouting out Turtle Cat, by the way. Much appreciated. It's crazy having a mod here. Normally I'm like, oh shit, a homie's here. Oh, shout out, Yo, let's go, ASCII-F. That's right. Wait, the background changed? What background? Oh, the background of my stream? Yeah, my desk orientation has changed. Also, I forgot that was up. We have changed where the desk be. So before it was facing this way, or like you guys would see this way, but now I think I'd like to get some sort of like room divider to come like off this wall, because having a mirror behind me is kind of like, how you doing? But I like that there's not quite so much room behind me. It also makes managing, you know, reverb and stuff a little bit better. Streamception, yeah, it's like, hey stream, this is, you guys are right here, right there. Sup chat, at least in the mirror. But yeah, how's everyone's Wednesday going? We've survived to the middle of the week, another week somehow. Pretty good stuff. I'm gonna throw some things in the chat here. So if you, oh wait. Hello. Did I already forget my own commands? I probably did, to be honest. I wouldn't put it past me. Oh yeah, never mind. I'm a doofus. If we do this and this, we can see the Geekhack page and the vendors for the ASCII-F, produced by our very own Inomushiki, aka Frank, aka the Batdaddy, aka ASCII-F Daddy. And that's what we're going to be getting into tonight. I'm going to try to do my best to represent the ASCII-F well, but also, you know, provide some of my own thoughts as I build it, you know, my opinions. I will try and be partial, but we all know that I love Frank, so that'll shine through a little bit. But I think it'll be a pretty good time. I think it'll be pretty good indeed. What's with the new look? You look like my version of Cal Kestis from Jedi Survivor. Hey yo, what's up, thy flower boy? How you looking? How you doing? How you feeling? Super sleek layout. Hey yo, thank you, Big Kaiju. Thank you for the first message, my friend. I don't know if you mean the ASCII-F or the stream, but I appreciate both. Nixies, ayo, yes indeed. So I got to try the ASCII-F at a meetup this past weekend for another dear streamer friend had brought it to our meetup. And y'all might know him, Extra Prius Please, Colorado's favorite streamer. He had it built with MX Blacks and it was like, oh, so freaking good. So I was like, I want to do something that I haven't seen any other streams build it with, but knowing that I love that cherry sound, I was like, let's figure out somewhere in there, you know? Yo, Dr. Killswitch, what is up? Hello. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way, Dr. Killswitch. I saw you drop that a few days ago. I wasn't online, but damn did I recognize and damn do I appreciate it. Also, holy shit, we're 2 followers from 400 followers. How sick is that? I'm very stoked on it. appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me. It's always a good time. Let's see. So before we get going too much, we'll switch here. Yo, B Kaiju, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Bandit crew. Yo, Mr. Matt Chan, Noctam, Yee. Uno más? Oh, muy bien. Gracias. Gracias, B Kaiju. See you at the next meet. Hey, yo, let's go. I can't wait to meet you. Or hang with you again, rather. Uno más, por favor. Sí. Much appreciated. All right. Oh yeah, by the way, down in the bottom left, you might notice little ASCII-F. I definitely stole that from the Geekhack post, Frank. Shout out to Keeb Pixel for making that. I just thought it was a fun detail. I don't know. I wanted to do something special for the homie. Special build, special stuff. You know how it be. All right. So let me see. Let me get some things together here. By the way, sound off. Has anyone in the chat already gotten in on this group buy for the ASCII-F? Because I know your boy's going to. Yeet. Shall we take a look at it? I think we'll open it up and take a look, and then there's a few things that I wanna go over. By the way, how sweet is this case? Beige case. Is this, Frank, is this logo like the Ino Mushiki logo? Is that what this is? Honghu manufacturer. That's Manu's logo. Oh, cool. It's a very clean logo. I love just line work logos. The case is not finalized. That's just something they sent us. Oh, okay. Right. Never mind. I won't gush about the case too much. So up here we have the PCBs. I'm sure, I imagine, and Frank, if you want, you can comment on this, but I imagine my unboxing experience, this has been to a few other streamers, so what your unboxing experience will be like will probably be fairly different, but let's see. Hey, oh, the Geon Works rag. Mr. F1 himself sending the Geon flag. Yo! Alright, here she is. Look, we got Ino Mushiki. Super cool. And then ASCII-F over here. Okay, I gotta get going. Frank, thank you so much for stopping in. I know you're a busy man, especially in the last week of group buy. But I hope you enjoy your evening, and happy early birthday. Can we all give a happy birthday to Frank? It's one day early, but like, you gotta recognize. We love you so much, Frank. Thank you so much for sending me this to build. I'm very pleased about getting the opportunity. And I hope you have a great evening. Ooh, look at that behind. Gorgeous. Beautiful side. I love the grill. What's super cool I noticed about this is that you have this grill, right? And then I love whenever there's just through lines in the design language. So this just goes all the way, side to side. Please excuse my fingerprints getting all over it, but the ASCII-F, pretty sweet. There's like a subtle cherry lip on the front, very small, and then like a little chamfered edge. Pretty gorgeous. You did wonderful, Frank. I'm sure you're gone by now, but my compliments to the chef. This thing is gorgeous. And we will get to building it for sure. Yo, Gargle Peanut Butter, what's up? What's up, what's up? How you doing, GPB? Oh, Gargler of Peanut Butters. Big fan. All right, hey Zaddy, hey baby, how you doing? Let's see, window capture, bink bonk. So this is the Zenclack page for the ASCII-F. It is in group buy until March 1st. So we're in the final days of it. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that you can still get all the different tops, and brass seems to be still available. You can get a whole variety of options. So there's black, e-beige, e-white, and silver. And you can get an aluminum silver bottom or an aluminum black bottom. So this one is the white, the e-white top, an aluminium black bottom. And then this is gonna be a solder build. So it's gonna be the plateless configuration. Just desoldering and stuff? Hell yeah. You're desoldering? I'm about to be soldering? Hell yeah, gang. Well, I'm glad you wanted to keep me company while you desolder. I'm very honored. PCB by Frether, very nice. So yeah, if you guys want, you can do !vendor at any point during the stream to check this out. I believe the limited edition run is sold out, so I want to say that's a copper bottom with the various same configs for the top, but the regular version still in stock. We can get it. So yeah, !vendors if you want to check that out. Frank shared with me that the inspiration for this was this keyboard, the Wise ASCII, W-Y-S-E ASCII, or ASCII, I guess. Kind of a pretty sweet looking little board. So you can see the inspiration, like obviously this F row got eliminated, but like all of this is here. I thought there was some cool things too, like this, you know, what's that, like 0.75 U delete. Kind of interesting, I've never seen that before. And then you have like the short tilde over here. Just fun little details that I feel like I haven't really seen re-emerge, but we're on these old mass manufacture stuff. Brass bottom is an elite option. It absolutely is. I'm pretty sure that's the direction I'm going in, but we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, this board's super cool. I'd never heard of it before this group buy and interest check, but stumbling upon it was pretty sweet. Got the little Cyrillic sub-legends, which I didn't realize was like a popular thing back in the day. And then we have the group buy. If you !Geekhack, you can check this out. Pretty sweet. There's the link to the picture of that. If you do hot swap, this is what you'll be looking at. Looks like it's fixed layout, so 7U bottom row. You can do split space, but you are locked into stepped caps lock, which I mean, if you're not using stepped caps lock, what are you doing? What are you doing? But if you want regular caps, solder is the way to go. And there's a lot of other options that you can do with the solder build too. 6.25 use space, 2 different 7-use. Yeah, fun stuff. Lots of different options for customization. There's lots of renders on here if you're wondering what color to go with. The silver looks really hot, but I try to not like double dip on colors of keyboards. And I have my eye on a silver keyboard in the nearish future, so I think I'm gonna do the e-beige. Some e-beige top and brass bottom might be my move. We'll see. We'll see what ultimately the fates decide. Look at this side, like holy shit. It really, with the lighter top and then that like brass, you can really just tell, like see under that grill. Super cool. Yeah, and there's lots of different type tests. Like I said, I hadn't seen anyone else build with Nixies, and so I was like, I want to do something a little bit different. But yeah, and then there's the little key pixel art that I put on at the bottom left there. Fun stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to go over some of the details of this. Frank has told me that like I said, this ends March 1st. And they're hoping to meet that MOQ, and so I just want to do all I can to help with that because Frank's awesome. I think this board is genuinely awesome. I've already gotten to type on it, but let's see what the building experience is like, shall we? If you guys have any questions throughout the stream too, feel free to hit me with them. I'm gonna try and do my best to answer things quickly and go over what I'm doing while I'm building this. So first off, just good practice. Let's test our PCB, shall we? This came with 2 PCBs, but the other one was kind of like a little bit already used, and it already had stabs installed. And I have some stabs of my own, which I don't know. I'm picky about stabs, so I wanted to do my own stabby stabs. Pop that there. Is the music all right, by the way, y'all? I always can, like, I feel thrown by the music volume because in my ear it's super loud, but I know it's not as loud for you guys. And that throws me through a loop sometimes, just a little bit. Music might be a tad loud. Thank you, Turtle. See, I thought it was too, but like I said, in my ears, it's like, oh, pretty loud. The music is louder than you? Holy shit. That's not ideal. How's that? Hopefully that's a bit better. I can also adjust it just in OBS if we need be. Oh, shoot. It would help if I plug in the goddamn PCB. Now it's good. Hell yeah. Thanks, Turtle. Thanks, Flower Boy. Appreciate you guys keeping me in check. Keeping me from blowing out eardrums. All right, let's see. Let's see if this PCB is a working. Oops. Do we have any Monster Hunter fans in the chat, by the way? That is a bright LED. Holy numlock. So far, so good. I don't know who had this specific PCB before me. The other one I know who had it before, and it's nice and clean, but this one has quite a lot of solder in the holes. It's got filled holes. Was never able to get into Monster Hunter. Love the concept though. Word. Yeah, I've never played one of the games before, but I just picked up Monster Hunter Wilds, and I think we're gonna do a playthrough with some good friends and fellow streamers on Friday. Obviously not the full game, because it's gonna take a lot longer than Friday, but we're gonna give it a go. It'll be my first Monster Hunter game, so I'm excited to experience it. I got interested in the series, or in the, I don't know what you call it, the franchise, whenever I used to play Final Fantasy XIV, because they had a crossover and it was pretty sweet. But I never got around to getting one of the games. Mostly because I'm a cheapskate and almost never play full price for games. I'm like, I'll wait till it goes on sale. But the homies done dragged me out of my cheapskate cave and said, let's do a playthrough. And so here we are. I tried the little beta they had, but my PC was wheezing trying to run it. Yeah, I am a little bit worried because, I mean, I have pretty solid build, but a few older parts, and I'm like, I hope they can keep up. Hell yeah, our PCB is Gucci gang. Love to see it, love to see it. So, let's get to pulling this together, shall we? Play a little bit of Monster Hunter World with a friend a long time ago. Great game, great art direction, really long and tedious. There are hunts that can take like an hour. Oh shit. I don't know what the hunts are like, but I assume they're like a hunt IRL or something. Being coerced into buying a full price game is PCMR at its finest. So true. So friggin' true. All right. Oh yeah, check this out, y'all. Lurk, yo, Beige Lad, thank you for coming and hanging out and lurking. Error index 1 is not in arguments. I don't know what that means. Look, I got the play tray in. It was supposed to be delivered this past Saturday, but then all the parcel lockers at my apartment were locked up, so I had to wait, and then I went into the post office on Monday. How fun is this thing though? I'm so stoked on it. Right. I'd made some stabilizers happen for this bad boy. And by made stabilizers happen, I mean I stole them from another board. Hi, Sook. Suki came to say hi. She's wondering what we're doing. What's this? What's this? What's this? Did you want to say hi to people? Yeah? Oh, what a sweet girl. Hey, hi everybody. I'm Suki. It's a good girl. You see what's going on? You want to build a keyboard? Yeah, you can build a keyboard with me. She's off camera now, but you can see her little nose. You're so freaking cute. Are you helping me build? Yeah. We're gonna make a keyboard happen, aren't we? Yes, we are. We're gonna make the best keyboard happen. She likes to come up to me and then just like, I'll be petting her and she'll just use my arm as a perch and she'll just be like, please help. What's the matter, big kaiju? What's the matter? Oh yeah, she's so cute. Oh no, I want the dog to stay and help. Oh yes. Me too. She abandoned me though. She heard something outside and then she's off to the next thing. Much like me, she has crippling ADHD and just can't focus on anything. Or focuses too hard on something. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, that's my Suki. She's a cute princess. She might return at some point. We'll see. I used to have a doggy cam. Now I don't have all the cameras that I used to. But I used to have a doggy cam where you could see them, the two fiends come and go. I love that. Please help. Hear that, Suki? Someone wants you to please help. I would set up a chair next to me and just like put her in it, but she'd stay for all of 2 seconds. Her brother might stay a little longer, but she requires constant stimulation. Hey, what's up, Duckology? What is good? How are you doing? Welcome to the YouTube stream. Oh, yeah. How are you, Duckology? Happy Wednesday, my dude. Hello, friends and degens. What's up, Vile Deacon? How are you tonight? By the way, we are streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, as we tend to do around here. So if you see me talking to someone or don't see your message pop up on the stream, that's just why. But have no fear, I've not gone fully off the deep end yet. We just have multiple homies from different places. But all are welcome, whether on the red app or the purple app. Tonight we are building the ASCII-F by Ino Mushiki, and I am super stoked on this board. There's not a whole lot of like larger full-size esque boards or full-size adjacent boards that pique my interest, but this one having like the full 0 on the numpad definitely got me intrigued. And then I love 65% layout as is, but having the numpad sometimes for work is super nice. Or just for like budgeting stuff, Excel spreadsheeting. I'm pretty good. Your stream just popped up in my feed, so I have no idea what's going on. No worries. Have you ever been to a keyboard stream before, Duckology? Do you know about the custom mechanical keyboard world? Oh look, another streamer that Frank moderates. I know. He had a sword everywhere, so I was like, might as well have one here, Frank. Plus he's the homie, so I trusted him. God, this PCB, the traces are very nice, but there's so many options on the solder version that it's like, whoa, where does everything go? I get a little bit overwhelmed sometimes when I just see like a million options. Oh yeah, this has a short right shift, I believe, right? If I'm not mistaken. So that's why it doesn't go there. I'm really hoping Novel Keys is able to run Kaiju again. I'm planning on getting the Key Cult 0 next week, and the green is a perfect match. Yo, actually, Gargle Peanut Butter, I believe Mike, and don't hold me to this if it ends up being wrong, please don't come and murder me. I believe Mike said that after they do this small batch of Crimson Cadet, they're going to do Kaiju, because it was the second highest voted. So keep your eyes peeled. I believe that should happen. And I mean, it's a popular set in general, so I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back sooner or later. I'm very new to building custom keyboards, so I may ask dumb questions. Oh no. Well, welcome to the hobby / the community. No such thing as a dumb question. Literally jumping into streams and asking literally anything that popped into my head and sometimes regretting it afterwards was how I learned so much before I built my own. So definitely ask anything that pops into your head, and I'll be happy to answer as best as I can. I have seen things about custom keyboards. I've never looked into it myself. Seems really cool though. Yeah, it's a really great community of people for one. And then the hobby itself is just really interesting. I got into it during, or actually just before the pandemic. I had built a custom PC, my first custom built PC, the one I'm actually on now still after a few upgrades. And I was mainly building it because I was in film school and I needed a powerful machine to do some editing on. And then I wanted to find a way to make it even more personal to me besides the elements of the PC itself. And I stumbled upon a random Frank P video where he was talking about custom mechanical keyboards, and the rest is kind of history in a way. Found the community here on Twitch, where I'm partially streaming on right now, and it was wonderful. There's also a really great YouTube community that really supports each other and lifts each other up in comments and such, and you can find a sound test for pretty much anything on YouTube, which is great. But yeah. How did you first hear about the mechanical keyboard hobby, Duckology? And do you have any questions at the moment? Feel free to lay any on me as you go. Right now we are working on installing the stabilizers to this keyboard, which are the components that make it so that your longer keys, your space bar, your enter, your backspace, etc., make sure that those don't teeter-totter. So this keeps them evenly moving up and down. Gargle peanut butter, oh sweet, I thought they were leaving it up to a vote again. They might, I don't know for certain. They might like add a new set in, do a vote again. I thought he said that I thought Mike said that Novel Keys was gonna do a small release of Kaiju, but I could have misheard that. Worst case scenario, Deep Field can just live in there for a bit. Oh yeah, there's certainly worse sets to throw in there. Man, this PCB color is so good. Got 2 to be safe. Yo, hell yeah. I don't know. I didn't hear from Frank whether this will be, I mean, I assume this will be the final PCB because, like, you know, it has all the branding, ZenClack, ASCII-F. So it should be this color, hopefully. Got 2 to be safe color. Already deciding it for me that I take solder over hot swap any day. Yeah, the hot swap being like a green one. I've seen like a fair bit of that kind of standard green PCB, but haven't seen too many of this like nice, rich, kind of almost golden yellow. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to have to steal one stabilizer from the other PCB because I only had a couple. I only had about, what is this, 5, 6? I need one more. Green also nice, but this is really nice. Yeah, the green is kind of like classic old school PCB in my head, because I feel like in the 90s or whenever I was little, I feel like all the PCBs that I ever saw were green ones, like that very particular color of green. And so I feel like it has an old school vibe to it, and it's cool, but it's always fun seeing unique, different PCB colors. I have ventured deep into building PCs, so I know all about that, but custom keyboards is like a do I really want to type of thing. As of right now, I've literally just seen things on the internet. Word. Well, I mean, in terms of timing, you picked a pretty good time to become interested because there are so many options for great keyboards that are pretty beginner friendly and also don't break the bank but are still phenomenal. Like a lot of friends and family that that come over, type on my boards, and then are like, whoa, I want that. I typically introduce them to QWERTY keys, and they have a ton of typically in stock or like pre-order keyboards that are really just phenomenal for the price. There are some of them that aren't as fantastic as others, but I think the value of them is pretty nuts. And then also there's just a ton of other designers too that are wonderful. So if you ever get interested in building one, feel free to reach out to me. You can either hit me up on Discord. I have the same handle on there. And I'd be happy to point you in some directions if ever you're interested in building one or having one built. I do have a free building service, and I'm always happy to help people with picking out all the components and then putting it together for them. I just charge shipping. You just do all the components and the shipping, and I'll do the rest. Let's see. Frank wanted orange to match the original, but that would have been crazy expensive because of custom silkscreen color. Oh, I didn't know that. That would have been actually pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen an orange PCB, like not a bright orange one. That would be really cool. That PCB is the same color as the GAF 910 PCBs, and it's just gorgeous. Oh, hell yeah. I haven't built a GAF 910, but that's a hot keyboard, if I do say so myself. I know about stabilizers and basic keyboard parts because I have tape modded my HyperX Ally Origins. Oh, nice. Yeah, tape mod's a good way to like quickly and inexpensively bring up the sound profile of a board. I find it kind of accentuates the switches on any keyboard, and so if you really want to hear what you're typing on, that's pretty great. So part of the reason that I didn't use this one is that one of the prior builders had applied quite a bit of lubricant, and so I'm gonna pick one of these stabilizers that isn't super gobbed on. Probably the enter key. Oh, these are just clip-ins too. Cool. Easy. Easy. Hello, yo, C Travis 13. How are you tonight, my friend? Welcome out to the stream. We are building the ASCII-F by Ino Mushiki, our friend Frank. And so far, it's going pretty well. We're popping in stabilizers. About to get some switches going. How are you tonight, C Travis? By the way, did you see Sipulot helping with EC? Yeah, I got the interest check form, Niku. Oh yeah, I can link that right now in the chat. Let me plug this back in. So there is an interest check for an EC PCB, or electrocapacitive, so that you can get a little bit of that Topre experience, but in the ASCII-F, which is pretty sweet. I was surprised with how quickly that came about and happened, which is super cool. I gotta eat dinner, but I will be back very soon. I might have to take you up on your offer, your Discord offer, not gonna lie. Yeah, absolutely, Duckology. I'd be happy to help you. Feel free to slide in my DMs. After seeing the ASCII-F in person at the meetup, convinced me to get one now. Yeah, honestly, Dr. Killswitch, same. I mean, I was already sold. I wanted to support Frank, and I loved the layout. But after typing on it, it was like over the moon ready. Is this white top, brass bottom? This is, where did I set it? This is E-white top and aluminium bottom, black alu. So alu on alu, white on black. Very, very classy Stormtrooper vibes. We love it. Yo, BitProbe, thank you so much for the follow. And holy shit, I think with BitProbe following, I think we're at 400 followers. That's freaking sick. Thank you so much, BitProbe. Support the local homie. He needs some orders for Alu to reach MOQ. Monka, yes, we need some more orders for this keyboard to get Frank going. Yo, holy shit, Big Kaiju. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my God, congrats on 400. Yo, thank you so much, Kaiju. Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate that. That's amazing. Let's see, BitProbe, you said, are you getting brass or alu bottom? I am going for the brass bottom, I believe. I think I'm gonna do e-beige top and brass bottom, but we will see whatever kind of like calls to me on the day of, but I'm pretty sure that e-beige on brass is gonna be my direction. We'll see though. I mean, typing on the alu one, honestly, it didn't disappoint either, so I don't think I could go wrong. Lamp, what is good, my friend? Did Epp hand this to you himself? He literally did. We met up at the climbing gym last night. He was heading in and he handed it to me and we shot the shit for way too long and I held him up from climbing. When we get together, it's just like bants and vibes for days. Okay, so not Jay to blame for bad stabs. Nah. I don't. I think I know who had it before, but I'm not exposing anyone. C Travis, doing well, trying to get used to typing on my new keyboard. 40% ortholinear. Whoa, what board is it, C Travis? I saw Frank was typing on a 40, kind of like an Alice, or maybe it would be considered ortho. 40% called the Libra Mini the other night, and that thing looks pretty dope. Congrats on 400. Thank you again, Kaiju. I really, really appreciate all the subs and your congratulations. That's crazy, 400. Yeah, my mind's blown. I just really enjoy hanging out with people while I do stuff, like while doing things, and keyboards is super fun to build, but like very lonesome endeavor. And so I started streaming it just to hang out with people and make friends, and now there's 400 of you guys, which is freaking amazing. So thank you all very much. Yay, Turtle celebrate. Thank you for the turtle hype, Turtle. I would say it would sound good both ways. Just expect it to be a chonker brass weighing like 3.5 kilograms. So gonna be something which is hard to move. True, I know Patty, Chin Wong, and Alex Sotos both built the brass, I wanna say. And they were like, damn, this thing's hefty. So that is a factor, for sure. Top of my switch case done busted off. Let's see, going for the same e-beige and brass bottom. Hey, Dr. Killswitch, let's go. Yeah, it's just like, after seeing some of the builds and seeing some of the photos with the beige, I'm like, that is so freaking hot. I think if ultimately I do go with the beige, I want to get, and I've wanted to get it anyway, but I wasn't sure what board I would put it on if I do. I want to get GMK Winkler, that Novel Keys set based on that German brewery. It's like beige with blue, like this rich sort of navy blue legends. And I think that would look pretty cool. Pretty dang cool together. This pin is mega jacked up, but I need it. So you must cooperate with me, pin. It is OLKB Plank. I got it from Drop. Oh, nice. I've heard of that. I've never experienced one, but I have heard that it's quite the popular ortholinear. Come on, Penny. Just the tip. Just the tip is bent. Usually it's the whole shaft. Yeah, that's hepped up. I'll come back to it. Let's see. I built the Neo Ergo last week. Yo, hell yeah. I actually, it's probably hard to see, but I got mine right here. I freaking love this thing. This is my first like Alice style board. and it is freaking dope. I actually enjoy typing on this so much. I usually have it out for my workday. I put out the Bauer Light tonight as my keyboard of choice because I find on build stream nights, because I like to like shift the board I'm using out of the way, having something that isn't super heavy is kind of nice. Not that the Ergo is heavy, but you know. Let's see, e-beige and brass is such a classy look. Yeah. It just is like, I feel like whenever I think of a beige keyboard, I think of, you know, the original mechanical keyboards of yesteryear. And I feel like that just deserves some classy vibes all across the board in everything you do with it. I went for silver bottom with black top and gonna do GMK Beta JS or Modern Japanese Desco. Yo, hell yeah, Nick, you. Oh, that's gonna look super good. No matter which you go with, you honestly can't go wrong with either of those sets. I'm going with classic beige when I buy it again. Hell yeah. Oh no, rip Dr. Killswitch, rip. Yeah, I love my Neo Ergo. It's my daily driver right now, but built the Ortho today, so playing with that now. Nice, hell yeah. You know, I'm pretty open to trying most things, especially if it's like a friend lends it to me or something like that. But I've just found that I like my arrow keys so much that even 60% I'm pretty like tentative about using. I think if I was in the right place and the right 60 came along, I might add one to my collection, but I've had them in the past and it just like, I just like having my arrows always available without having to layer them. I don't know, just me. Yeah, gonna look dope either way. Also have GMK Moto 2 with shine through and BAE. What's BAE? That Omnitype rescue for Space Cable's Classic Beige made my day. That Hangul kit's gonna come home to daddy finally. Yo, Mr. Pooter, thank you for the first message. And also, I agree. Seeing Omnitype talk about Classic Beige and Nightshade. By the way, Nightshade, freaking dope kit, or dope set. I built a friend's keyboard with it just before Christmas. And honestly, I think Nightshade's a slept-on set. It is beautiful. I just cannot decide what switches to go for the MX build. Honestly, I've watched most of the build streams and several of the videos, and I feel like cherry switches are the ones that seem to shine the best. However, Frank did a sound test with HMX jammy switches, and those were also pretty great. But we'll see. I haven't heard, like I said, I haven't seen another streamer or video creator use Nixies yet. So maybe this will be the move. I don't know. We gonna find out. I have a good feeling about it though. I tried it with MX Blacks and it felt pretty phenomenal with MX Blacks. Big ass enter. Oh, that. We love a big ass enter. I actually was thinking about that the other day. Whenever I first got into the hobby, I was like, it would be really cool to, you know, build like an ISO board or a big ass enter layout board just for funsies. Is like, why not? And I haven't gotten around to doing that yet, but you know, maybe this will be the board. Not tonight, but overall. But cream sodas also sounded good. That's true. Who was it that I was watching that had cream sodas? Was it? No, it wasn't Tim Keelis. Someone I watched with cream sodas and I was like, damn, that actually sounds pretty great. Marshmallows did cream sodas. Oh, that's who it was, BitProbe. Thank you. Marshmallow did cream sodas and they sounded great. Yeah, I think it was cream sodas on a PC plate, maybe? I forget. Thinking about the Gateron Fade by Bowl. Oh, I haven't tried the Fade Switch yet. But I would be interested. I feel like I've definitely slowed down on Switches a bit because I have so many that are just sitting not being used that I'm kind of like a little bit more selective, and I really try and look for a lot of sound tests or like experience them at a meet before I pull the trigger on some new Switches now, but witchy. Let's see. I find Prevail Epsilons to be really nice if you want something Cherry-esque but more modern. Oh, sweet. I don't think I've tried the Epsilon yet. I mean, I'm sure at a meet someone has had them, but I can't recall. 21720. What's this, NICU? What you got for me? 217. Oh, this is Marshmallows. Yeah. Actually, I watched this stream. Tyler, I think. Oh, you might be right, Mr. Pooter. I actually have the Geekhack open so I could check. I think you're right. I think it was Tyler and Marshmallows. Yeah. It was both Tyler and PB. I need to get new ones because Frank building it for me and needs switches. Oh shit. There you go. See, that's a valid excuse to be like, I need more switches. What am I gonna do? I constantly have this struggle that whenever I'm like just starting a stream and like in just chatting mode, I'm like, oh man, I don't know what to talk about. I better just like jump into building. But then whenever it comes to building and like we start banting, then I'm like, building. I'm just, you know, it's like the secondary thing suddenly, and I just like am chatting with y'all. I've been going down this cherry black rabbit hole where I end up with odd numbers after a build. Solution is to buy more to top up, obviously. Yeah. I mean, you can't have an uneven number. You can't have like not enough for a build, so you just need more. These are the facts. It's like an interview or presentation, you overthink it. Yeah, that's so true. That is exactly how it be. Hey everyone, yo, the Adept, what is up? Fellow Colorado streamer and video maker extraordinaire. Let's see. Mr. Chris, how are you doing tonight? Pretty sure in this section they're just 1U, so yes. Boom. Heading out, catch you later. Yo, C Travis, thank you so much for stopping in. I hope you enjoy the OLKB. Hope it grows on you and you get a lot of fun out of it. And thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a great night. Hopefully I'll see you again soon, buddy. All right, the left-hand side. Figuring whenever there's like a ton, or I mean, this isn't a ton, there's only 2 spots, but whenever there's multiple different options for layouts, these keys, like the bottom row keys, always throw me off. I'm like, what goes where? I just don't know. That looks right, but we have ways of testing this. We don't have to rely on guessing. We can rely on science. Damn it. Excuse me. I had some super bomb black bean stew for dinner, but it did make me a slightly burpy boy. I think this is right. I think. Yep. All good. Oh, this is a good time, since we're looking at keycaps, to mention that tonight's keycaps are viewer's choice. So I have a few options that I can present to you all. We'll vote on them later, but we could do... Oh shit, put this on wrong. We can do Striker, we can do Darling, we could do... We could always steal Botanical off Bandit Bay's keyboard, or we can do Mictlan. So we can vote on those later, but something to think about. We have options. Thank you very much, Encore, for lending me your keys for a moment. I don't know how all these switches, like I just took them out of a board a few days ago, and I swear they came out fine, so I don't know how they've gotten mangled to all hell, but here we are. Still yet to try Nixies. I think they're very fun. I've been using them in a top mount build. Similar layout to this, actually. And that's partially why I chose them, because I enjoyed it so much in that board that I was like, I bet it would sound even better in the ASCII, in the ASCII-F. GMK Darling could look fire. Yeah, Darling on white, never a bad choice. That would probably be my vote, because I haven't seen anyone else use it. I'm trying to give everyone, like, you know, a different idea of the possibilities with this board. I know whenever I'm thinking about a board, I like to see as many possible combinations that I might like with it before pulling the trigger. So that's what I like to try and provide. I was thinking either MX Browns or like the Gateron L'Orange or Fade, but gonna order in May, so still some time to decide. Hell yeah, plenty of time. The L'Orange switches are pretty sweet sounding from what I can tell. I've only seen Alex Otis use them thus far, but in all the builds he's done with them, they sound pretty crazy. Pretty fun, if I do say so. There we go. Spins were all out of sorts. I think that should do now, though. Come on, little buddy. There we go. I don't have a ton of these Nixies, so that's why I'm taking the time to like make sure that we can use many of them. I have a few more in the drawer though. L'Orange is a bit higher pitched because of the fiberglass. Scared they're gonna be too high pitched with plateless. Well, the nice thing about plateless, since it is like, I find plateless builds to be lower in pitch, that the higher pitch switches actually pair with it pretty well from what I've seen. Bro, what the fuck? What? I was literally just desoldering Nixies. Hey, yo! Peanut Butter, are we twins? Am I using the Nixies you just desoldered? The people will never know. Fade is nylon housing, so a bit deeper. Yeah, from what I've seen, deeper switches tend to be a little bit too low on a plateless, and so I feel like a sharp one would be good. Yo, Beast X Mode X1, thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome out to the stream. Bro, what the fuck? Oh, tell your dogs I said hi. Yo, Suki. Caden says hi, Suki. Suki's just like, right here. Hi. Oh, you want a tummy rub? That's a good girl. Whenever I said hi to her, Cade, she rolled over for a tummy rub, so you owe her a tummy rub. Just saying. Don't you cheap out on my daughter. She will come after you. She'll come after your knees. God, motherfucking damn. Getting the tip of this thing straight was like absolutely redonkulous. And L'Orange would fit the PCB, things to consider. Yeah, absolutely. You gotta look at it from all the angles. I haven't seen a L'Orange build of this, but I think it could be pretty dope. Redeem dog cam, please. I wish I still had it. I don't have enough cameras. I only have these two. Yo, Suki mi amor. Throw a T on the front and you nailed it. What do you think of the board so far? So far, I mean, you know, we haven't put it together, but I can tell you what I've experienced so far, Beast Mode. So this same prototype was with a friend of mine, Extra Prius Please, and he brought it to our Colorado meetup this past weekend. So I got to test it, and I was already intending on getting this board, but I gotta tell you, after that, I was completely and utterly sold because this thing sounds and feels phenomenal. Plus the layout I love already. I can tell you that the side profile is absolutely crazy. I love the grille. So aesthetically, it also is a banger. And with me, I like to only really invest in boards that check 3 boxes, and that's good design aesthetically, good design for sound, and good design for feel. And I do feel genuinely that this board possesses all 3 of those, which is why I'm gonna get it. As for my own building experience, all I have to say so far is like based on the PCB, but I've liked everything. I think it has a really good design, great looking traces, which are pretty unique that I haven't seen like this really defined of a trace. The cutout along this side, I've seen some other boards that haven't done this with the numpad, or they've done like different things to accommodate, but the cutouts over here I think will lead to a much better experience typing overall because the reverberations from one side to the other will be mitigated by this. So you're probably, and I remember Frank actually saying this on another stream, that these cutouts help mitigate vibrations and rattle, so when you're typing on it, it's more enjoyable. So far, I'm stoked on this. That switch is cached. Let's get the rest. I think I'll have to borrow them from this board actually. I hit my knee. And banger price for full alu 255. I know. Honestly, the price too, phenomenal. I love the layout. Yeah, the layout was what first caught my eye because I was like, 65% I already really enjoy using. Numpad is great for whenever I'm doing like budgeting, Excel warrior shit, or doing stuff for work. And so I was like, great layout, and then it looks awesome. And then once I got to type on it, I was like, hell yeah. And also there's the factor that Frank is a friend and he's always done wonderful things for me, always been a great guy, been super fun. And so supporting a homies project, that in and of itself is kind of also nice. So really nothing but good reasons to get this board for me. I definitely encourage everyone to, look at your own financial situation, your own wants and everything. So everything I say on this stream is purely my opinion. Definitely consider your own position, but hopefully this gives you the information you need to make an informed decision. All that you see here, at least. The layout was the only thing for me, but I jumped over my shadow. Yeah, I remember Nikki was like, we were in Frank's stream the other day and Nikki was like, I don't know about this layout. And then Frank was like, come on. And then Nikki's like, all right. It was pretty dope. I love the Flip 6P, but I missed the arrows. Yeah, I built the Flip 6P for a friend of mine. I streamed it back in December. And I liked a lot about it. There was two things. So one was that connecting the numpad, like getting the numpad to register with the magnetic connectors, was really tricky. So in terms of build experience, I felt like it was kind of subpar. Just because it wasn't like very straightforward and things didn't just work right off the bat. It took a lot of finessing. And then the lack of arrows too, I was kind of like, that's not wonderful. But that was a nice looking board too. That's actually the one that I built with Nightshade, which is what made me realize that set is fuego. And to support, yeah, exactly. Sometimes not everything is 100% how you would like it, but if you want such small community projects to exist in the future, you got to support your locals. Yo, 100%. That's how I feel too, Nick Hugh. Like when the homies have a project and they've really put their heart into it, and this I genuinely can tell Frank has put so much thought into, invested so much time and effort and money into, and it really shows. Like this is a great board. So it's like, I don't feel like I'm compromising what I normally look for in a keyboard by getting this. Like it on its own is a great board. And then being able to support Frank is absolutely huge bonus. Or maybe it's the other way around. Getting to support Frank is great, and then it being an awesome board is a bonus on top of that. China only doing this stuff as long as it is profitable and there's demand, while for designers like Frank, it is a passion project. Exactly. And there's a lot of things that make it easier for, like QWERTY keys, for example. I genuinely like the boards that they're putting out, a lot of them, the ones I've tried at least. But there is the factor that those companies have like a lot of government support that makes it possible for them to do that. And super high MOQs and owning their own factory. Like there's so many little things that allow them to pull off the boards that they do. Whereas for Frank and smaller designers like him, there's a lot more that goes into it and is required of them to make it happen. And I really want to continue to see projects like this that are unique and exciting, and they're not just made because they're going to sell well, they're made because someone wants to see them in the world. Those are the kinds of, you know, custom builds that I want to see more of and continue to see happen. Yo, Garby! What is up, homie? How was the Balatro? How was the trivia? I was having a ton of fun with you guys, and I wish I could have hung. I had stuff, dinners. But thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everyone. I'm Banditry. I love Garby art. That's my most distinguishing factor, or trait, I guess. You can call me Brandon or Banditry, whichever you like. I'm a keyboard streamer primarily, but I also throw in some games. I'm going to be doing Monster Hunter on Friday. And tonight we are building the ASCII-F by a good friend of the stream, good community friend, Ino Mushiki, aka Frank. And so far it's shaping up pretty nice. We're about to do some soldering. So you get to see me work with high heat and fumes. It's gonna be fun. Hello, Garby, how are you? Garby's such a beautiful person, like inside and out. Wonderful human being, but also like just radiant. If you've ever seen Garby, I'm sure you know what I mean. He is beautiful. I do not want every layout possible with all kinds of mounts and pogo pins. I want classic designs with good internals and good sound with references hinted to old boards. Oh yeah. I think both can exist, and I like having the option of both. Maybe they're not all for me, but just knowing that they're available I think is cool. And I don't know, just seeing everything that people can come up with is awesome. And I mean, that's what interest checks are for, so that, you know, we can vote for what we actually want to see. And it kind of mitigates some of those designs that are like, what? That would never get anywhere really. Let's make sure all these are nice and flat. And then I'm gonna use the key mat to do a nice little flippy flip. Oh, didn't perfectly work. But it mostly worked, I think. We lost 2, but we can go back for them. Shout out Garby. I did, Flower Boy. Where are you? Hi, Husbando Tree. Yo, Tony. How are you doing? Best man bun in the game, Thrashin' Tony. I like new designs like Bowls and Gawk are nice, but have to say most of the Neo and QK stuff is not for me. Yeah, I mean, Gawk and Bowl in particular stand out as designers in terms of like, Gawk in particular, I can speak like from his influences just from reading up on him and talking a bit, but his influence from architecture and keyboard design I think is really cool and really shines through in his designs. So that's super fun. Like, do not get me wrong, the CU series looks nice and is cheap, but I'd rather get something like ASCII-F or Gawk Lily because it is just not aimed at me with the audience. I feel like I would get it for the deal, but I'd use it 2 weeks and then place it on a shelf and sell it again. See, there are some boards like that from them that I'm like kind of meh on, but like the Neo Ergo, for instance, while it is like more like, I feel like it gave me, I wanted a Type K from Gawk, but really couldn't afford it. And I feel like a board like this, it isn't copying that board, but it gives me a similar, you know, it lets me experience the layout in like a Tented Ergo style without going into massive debt. So I think it's cool that boards like that exist for people that aren't just clones too. Like, I don't really believe in getting clones at all. I think it's pretty lame, but I think being able to experience something similar for a reasonable price if you're not able to get the other one, I think it's cool that these things exist. But I totally get you, Nick. I mean, most of the boards that I see coming out of there are really don't, shout at me. Like, I don't feel like I need to have them. Whereas, like, anything Gawk puts out there, and I only say Gawk because I'm more familiar with his designs. Anything Gawk puts out there, I'm probably like going to be interested in, Whereas like the QWERTY key stuff, easy to recommend to people who don't want to break the bank or are interested in a custom, but don't want to like dive in right away. I think it's nice having someone reliable with high quality like that to point people towards, but I definitely don't want them to become the only option. Yo, there's 2 Kaijus. Kaiju XX, welcome. Thank you for the first message. All right, Kaijus. We got 2 Kaijus in the chat, so nothing but good things coming. Is the fan volume okay? Hopefully it doesn't look like it's coming through, so. All right. No fan? Sweet. No fan is where we want to be. I think I need to replace the tip of this soldering iron pretty soon. It's getting kind of meh. As Gargle Peanut Butter said, they are aimed at newcomers, not at people like me who are already too deep in the hobby. Yeah, I mean, I think they're a great, like entryway drug to get people in. Yo, Garby, I don't know if you're still here. If you're off, don't worry about it. I just got a pop-up from Xbox. It was like, hey, you should play Balatro. Frickin' Xbox, frickin' Microsoft is listening. I think I might actually, yeah. I'm gonna spin this around, that way the traces are not on the side that I'm using the iron on. I think that'll be a tactically better approach, perhaps. Balatro is a trap? I've never played, but it seems like everyone does. Oh shit. Alright. Hard to compete with the boards. I have, if I add anything new, it has to be similar in quality. Yeah, I feel that, Mickey. Hard to compete with F1OG and my one-off I designed to my preferences. Damn, I didn't know you did that, Nick. But yeah, the original F1, I would just say another day in Frank's stream how that's just an absolute banger. Like one of those, I don't know, I can't think of anything else that's come out that's like just so good and so universally loved. Do not play Balatro. I won't, don't worry. But also I'm like 2 years in and have had 15 boards and the CU blows me away. That would have been 500 plus in considering high end in 2019. Yo, for real, GPB. That is true. From what I've seen, that series is kind of like nutty. And I know why they can do it, but still. It is pretty amazing to be able to afford something like that. Hopefully my head's not in the way as I'm doing this. I realized I got a big head and I'm blind as a bat. So I tend to want to get nice and close. Yeah, I like traps. Okay. You are a trap. Balatro, best game of all time. I was just saying, Garby, that Balatro popped like my Xbox Game Pass or whatever the fuck, the app, Xbox gaming app. It like popped up and was like, you should play Balatro. And I'm like, these motherfuckers are listening. They knew I was talking about Garby playing Balatro, and now they're like, you should play Balatro. But to be fair, there are some very high-end keyboards that just absolutely suck. Higher end doesn't always mean better. Yeah, totally true. That's why it's like I'm hesitant to cast like a blanket sort of feeling about any one designer or anything like that, because or any like, you know, budget, any category of board, I guess is a better way to put it. Just because things change, and it's not always true that like more equals better. So I just treat it board by board, basically. What is good? Yo, Plastic Bits, how's it going, homie? How is your evening? Guess what, Bandit? What? Lay it on me. You got a new keyboard? Is that it? I just got Twitch affiliate today. Yo, congrats, Plastic Bits. Yo, we gotta, speaking of, we gotta give a shout out to Plastic Bits. Just started streaming, hit affiliate today. Definitely go give Plastic a follow. Lovely community member and been supporting me for a hot minute. And yeah, the iron boards too. I know what you're talking about. I don't have the subs up though yet. All good. It's just fun hitting affiliate, honestly, like getting to figure out what you want your emotes to be and getting some fun emotes. That's initially like the whole reason that I wanted to reach affiliate was just for emotes. Did not tell you one good Chinese designed high-end keyboard. Also the Canon keys boards. I love CK, but their boards are way overpriced for what they are, Mo. I can kind of feel that, Gargle. I feel like, I don't know. It's cool that Canon keys does something different, but I do feel like in the market it's hard. At least I've always found it hard for most of the boards they run to like, I find it hard to justify getting most of them, even though they're usually pretty interesting. But yeah, I feel you on that. Also feel like Matrix is getting a bit out of lane recently. The Haya was a scandal for me, only offering to people who bought products already, but overall I'm a Matrix hater, never liked their theming. Matrix has never really been for me either. I mentioned it earlier, but I feel like a board really needs to tick all the boxes in terms of like looks, sound, and feel, because it means that you've considered design of the keyboard on every level, which is something that I like to support personally, is really thoughtful design and engineering. And the Matrix boards to me have always been subpar sounding and feeling, while they may look really awesome. And so I've personally never really been interested in them. Not just me though. I know lots of people who Matrix is like their favorite brand and they get every Matrix board because they just really love that style. And I think that's totally cool too. They do have good sales on them, but I feel like the sell price should be the MSRP. I feel that. I love the Magic 360 look. I just don't understand why they don't offer normal plates. True. I get the design language, like stick to your guns in that category, but some of their choices, like sticking to 1.2 millimeter PCBs and like skeleton plates and shit, I'm just like, there can't be this much. It feels like almost everyone I talk to is on the same page in that just like sucks and is not enjoyable to use or build with. And like, I definitely know I feel that way. So I'm like, who is on the opposite side of the fence? Or is it just like them not realizing that everyone doesn't like that? Somebody call 911. Shorty fire burning on the dance floor. Oh wow. China loves their skeleton plates with all the foam. That's also what I enjoy. Yo, Tosarino TV, what's up? Thank you so much for the follow, Tosarino. Welcome out to the stream. We are building the ASCII-F by Inomushiki. This is the final build stream of the prototypes, I believe. And the group buy ends on March 1st. So we're trying to get our dear friend Frank across the finish line. Show off this thing a bit. What kind of music is that? I have on synthwave at the moment. I've kind of crafted in the design of this stream. It's not obvious in like this scene, for instance, but like my starting scene, be right back ending, a lot of the design around the Bandit Tree brand, if you will, is very like neo-noir, kind of cyber influenced. And so I like to play synthwave. I feel like it fits into the whole ecosystem of vibes, if you will. Hopefully you like it, Kaiju. If not, we can explore some other things, but that's just what I typically put on. I have put on like, you know, music I typically listen to in the past. But the thing is, if you do that, you have to have it on a separate track, edit it out, and then if you want music on your videos, you have to edit in new music. And so I've kind of tried to like simplify myself. Oh, what kind of mouse is that? Kaiju, I'm so sorry, I misread that and thought you said music. Yes, this is the Pulsar Demon Slayer collab. This is the X2H. And if you're like me and you have like big hands but mostly palm, I find this like great big badonkadonk is so nice. Like allowing me to really just like grip it and it just fits into my palm. Very good. Really like the attention to detail with music though. Thank you, Kaiju. I'm so sorry. I'm a goober. I can't read. I'm just illiterate. Somebody gonna want shut it fire burning on the dance floor. Didn't want to interrupt the flow once you started going. No, please. If ever I'm just like misread something, be like, all caps, mouse. You illiterate tree. I said mouse. I'm trying to make sure that my head doesn't cover up the soldering. Not that you guys can really like see the details of the soldering, but looking at the back of someone's head isn't exactly fun. But I don't know, I've never seen the back of my head, so maybe it's super interesting. I shouldn't say I never have seen the back, obviously mirrors exist, but never mind, my joke sucks. Making dinner, but we'll leave this going and we'll circle back around later. Cheers. Yo, Beat Kaiju, thank you so very much for the gifted subs earlier and being here to witness the 400 follower count. I hope dinner's really good. Come back and tell us how it went and what you made. I want to hear all about your food. Food is love. Food is life. By the way, that link above is sound test of my F1 OG. Already missing it. Aw, did you get rid of it, NICU? And if so, why? Why did you part with the legendary F1? I'm so tempted to buy this desk mat aftermarket, but people list them for like $100. Oh, the gaff mat? Yeah. Before they did the round 2 of it, I was in the same boat, Gargle Peanut Butter. I was like, I really want it, but Jesus Christ. Like, if you don't intend to use it, don't sell it for like $1 million. I'm getting it re-anodized. Oh, nice. What color are you going with, Nikki? Also, I love that you guys are having like stimulating conversation while I solder, because then I don't feel bad that I'm like, you know, down in the trenches over here. That's always what I hope for, is that like being here can always be fun, can always be nice and a good vibe, even whenever I'm like trying not to melt my hands off. Ice blue top with silver bottom. Ooh, I bet that's gonna look great. Who did you send it to? Because I feel like I've seen Prime in Korea do that sort of like cobalty ice blue sort of look, and it looks really good. Do you guys like my sussy fan, by the way? Not Prime to China. I have a menu in China. I've done this one off and one re-anodizing already. Oh, whoa. They're doing it for me and a friend's F1. Arrived in China yesterday. Supposed to get anodized this week. Yeah, fan. Eee. I was laughing about it earlier. Hell yeah. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. Hey, yo. Yo, what's up, app? Yo. It's the boy. The one who handed this prototype off to me. The most beautiful extra priest. Please make sure to follow him. Climbing extraordinaire. Yeah, so me and my partner, Bandit Bay, we went to this brewery one time a little ways from our house, and they had this vending machine where you could get a bunch of random shit like socks that were fun. You could get like random Pokemon card packs, and then they also had a hentai sticker pack, or like not really like hentai, but like borderline hentai sticker pack. And so we got 2 sticker packs for each other. We got like some Pokemon cards, and I was like, well, I can't put these on my water bottle, like what the fuck am I gonna do with these? And then I was like, oh, put them on a thing that sucks. Hey. Mr. Extra Praise, please. How are you doing tonight? Best fan in the game. I appreciate it. Evan came in when talking about Sussy Fan. Yeah, my Sussy Fan brings all the Priuses to the yard. Dude, I've seen... Oh, you've seen those vending machines? They're sick. I can't remember the name of the brewery, but it was fun. It was pretty good vibes there. How was the climbing last night, Mr. Evan? Evan, I feel like you do so many more, like, solder builds than I do, so you must be just absolutely cracked at soldering. It takes me so goddamn long because I just don't do that many. I feel like most my client builds are for people first getting into keyboards and they want to go with hot swap, and so I don't get terribly many opportunities to solder. Unless it's for like a personal build. But then you're building for Alex all the time, and I feel like he always has solder builds. Like exclusively. Guys, who the fuck is Hatsune Miku? I don't know. If you find out, GPB, please let me know. Something which sucks. Ironborns. Got him. It's a mixed bag because the designer from Ironboards is a Colorado native, and he would always bring the boards out, and some were really cool. Actually, the Magnus, I think it was the Magnus 175, was actually phenomenal. But some of the other ones I wasn't super stoked on. I would hope they're okay. Wait. What would you hope is okay? Oh, you're soldering? I think your soldering's on point. Plus, you're quick with it, which is also impressive as hell. I was just thinking, because I was watching your VOD the other night for this build, and I was like, damn, he is just flying. He is on crack. He on X game mode. Cool. I think we had a few switches pop out. Come over here. Bah. So we'll have to go back from the soldering jobs. Oh yeah. Your soldering jobs are freaking great. I got a iron 165 from the new with over tightened screws. The Magnus is the most interesting of their designs. Yeah, that one felt like it was most my cup of tea in terms of like it had the most going on visually, but then also in terms of like the sound and feel of it, I thought it felt and sounded the best. So I would agree. Also, hello, Gok. We were just talking about you earlier. And by talk, I mean I was just fangirling, you know. Overall feel is not the greatest. Like, how is Gasket supposed to work with no space? Yeah, I feel that. Dude, I be yapping. Diego is so fast. You and Diego both. I be yapping. You weren't here earlier, Evan. I was just like gobbing and like just putting in stabs took forever. All right. Let's inspect our work. Make sure everything's seated well and proper. Looking good. I swear Alex can insert switches and solder faster than I can put in switches into a hot swap board. 100%. I feel exactly the same. Sometimes I watch his streams and I'm like, dude, how can you be like engaging and talking to people while also just like speeding through this solder? And it's great too. I'm like, crazy. I guess that comes with the territory though. If you're like building boards basically constantly, like multiple times a week for years. I missed the first button. I am sad. Yeah, Frank beat you to it. He was waiting. All right, let's open this thing up, shall we? All right, by the way, if you weren't here earlier, let's take a look at this board once again. I'll show it off at the end too once we assemble. Side profile is so hot. I said it earlier too, but I love that this grill, the like 4 lines from the grill just continues on all across the back into the other side. Love design language that's consistent like that. We got Inomushiki, ASCII-F on the inside. Nice unified daughter board. And I believe Bandit Bay just got home. And be so handsome. Who's so handsome? Diego? You? Both of those are true. That was so close. You were, Nick. You also sent that chat during the ad I have to suffer through, so I don't know if you responded or not. I did, and welcome home. Bandit Bay just walked in. You? Me? Lies. Let's see. Can I get this first try? Haha, yep. Wanna come say hi to the class? No? You have a good dance? Yeah. Board's looking good. Not done yet. I just finished soldering.
You haven't soldered in so long.
I know. It's been a while. That's what I was just telling them. I was like, I haven't soldered in a minute and I'm slow as balls. Beer Fart is now following. Thank you for the follow, Beer Fart. Look, we are getting a Bandit Bay applause. A little bit lower. There you go. Thank you, Beer Fart. I hit 400, by the way.
What? You just told me I would have brought you a cupcake or something.
Oh,
I would have brought you home a cupcake.
I didn't know that was on the table. I would have claimed a cupcake.
I didn't know how close you were.
I didn't actually know I was that close either until I like got in. I was like, damn, we're at 398, and then all the homies came through, and it was sweet.
Well, keep on keeping on. I'm gonna go shower. Congrats on 400. Love you and so happy for you.
I love you too. You want to wave goodbye? Here, I'll holding hand.
my diseased hand.
Bandit base is high and bye, everybody. Let's see. Is this where all the hot people are meeting up? Well, it certainly is if you're here, Charles. How you doing, baby? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Please enjoy each viewer equally. At everyone, whoa, whoa, whoa. Y'all are too much. Oh, yo, Charles, actually, I had to do something. You just reminded me. You just reminded me of something. Boop, 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 boop. I reminded you? Damn. Right, there we go. Hopefully that's the right you. Yeah, it is you. Okay, good. I was like, I don't actually know what his profile on Twitch is. Like his profile picture. Glad I could help. Hell yeah. I don't know how quickly it'll update, but if you keep chatting, it might happen. Hey, there you go. One day what? If you look next to your name, the thing has happened. Is this my reward for refining? You're goddamn right. You did great out there. This is your waffle party, buddy. Oh my god, let's go. Oh shit, I thought I pulled this one out. By the way, since we're talking about this board tonight and like, you know, describing different things, I don't know if Frank knew that like these were the best screws of all time, but these screws are so goddamn smooth. Like, they just, I don't know. That's one maybe odd thing about me is whenever the screws are nice on a build, I'm like, hell yeah. That bricks me up like no other. I love a nice screw. Shout out 2.5M. I mean, for one, yeah, the big size, magnificent. Love that, not like tiny screws. But also they're just like threaded so smoothly and they just go in and out so smooth. I was like, god damn. I'm still jealous of Ep getting the egg bar. The egg bar? I mean, your egg bar will come, Charles. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You don't like stripping all your screws? I love stripping, and I like screws. But I don't particularly enjoy stripping my screws. I personally love when my screws strip tease me. See, GPB gets it. Ooh-wee. All right, time to bring this bad boy together. And all right. I know we're on a screw tangent, but the top mounting screws, same size. Same size. This whole entire build, same size screw. Quality of life. It's very small. It's a small detail, but I feel like it gets wrong too often. Having the same, like, only one hex head needed for all the screws of your build is so nice. Granted, I think the daughter board has to use like a little bit smaller, so like that's different. But the fact that all the other, like, you know, the other components that are unique to this board all being the same, absolutely phenomenal. Not as good as your watermelon ass head. Yo, my head do be huge. I've never heard it described as watermelon ass head, but like, that's on point as fuck. New ep tomorrow? I know, I'm so freaking ready. If I ever design a board, every screw will require a different screwdriver. Gargle peanut butter Jail. Right away. Straight away. Right to jail. I will not build it. Okay, I might build it if it was for you, but I would be very sad. Also, while we're talking about the board, nice detail that sometimes, I feel like it's not done too often, but sometimes people will put the top mounting points right under the space bar. No, 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 no. I do not like it. I do not like it. But Frank, he knows. He knows what he's doing. You now have to lube all your switches with Crunchy Jif. Charles, that implies that I don't already do, baby. Literally, see, Gargle Peanut Butter and I, same wavelength. Boom. I will say, so one detail, it would be nice if I feel like if the channel for the JST like went all the way along, it'd be nice, and then it wouldn't end up with this like kind of crimping here. But that's so far the only note that I have. I really don't know necessarily how vital it is. Hold up. Did I forget a screw? I have one tiny screw when I should have no tiny screw. Something is amiss. Aha! I'm glad I caught that now. Before I got balls deep in other stuff. Started putting on keycaps, screwed in the case. On a real note though, Kraft makes the best peanut butter. What? Never found it in the US though, only in Canada? Oh. That's weird. I don't know if I believe it makes the best peanut butter, but I'll withhold judgment until I've tried it. Nixie's on this, nut. For real. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Damn, it feels really nice, except for this one spot. Yeah, this particular spot at the top of the numpad is just absolute cheeks. And I don't know why. Oh, wait. It's because I'm an idiot. Easy. And ketchup chips are the best chip. Also only sold in Canada. I miss living 5 minutes from the border. I've heard that about ketchup chips. I will say that. I didn't know about the Kraft peanut butter. It is kind of weird. Like, Kraft, if I'm not mistaken, is an American company. And yet I always hear about these random things that they only provide in other countries. And I'm like, but why? Like, did it not track well here? What's the deal with that? Oh, mama. All right, while we talk about fun food things, I think we should also start a poll. We're gonna start a poll for keycaps on this here, keyboard. We'll do these 3. We're gonna run this for 3 minutes. Let's go. Oh, can't be the extra screw I didn't put in. No, never. That'd be absurd. Treason, surely. Exactly. Oh, Kraft not having it here is treason? Yeah, that checks out. While we vote keycaps, I'm gonna tidy up the space so that we can just enjoy this beautiful board without all the mess around. This Geon towel is pretty nice. I kind of just want like one of these, but body sized, and just use it as like my shower towel. I don't know, I just feel like it'd work really well. Can you imagine a 6'5" size towel? Geon towel? It'd be pretty fucking sweet, right? I think it would be. Only voting striker because I put it on my board today and it looks 3 good. Nice. Did not even check. Does ASCII-F come with carrying case? I believe so. So I'll do this again so that we can share with the folks that weren't here at the start. So there's the Geekhack link, and then, oh shit, I messed that up. Vendors. It does come with a case, and this one is not the final case. This is just what they sent it in, the manufacturer, but they are working on finalizing that, I believe. Said they're finalized. Yeah, had to step away, just came back at the right now. Hell yeah, Beast Mode, welcome back. Where's Frank? I bought a new phone just to stream this keyboard. Yo, Avo, goddamn. Frank, he had to step away. He was here earlier, though. He had to peel on out of this bee. But yeah, he was here at the start, throwing some facts down. Oh, another good detail to know, if you end up getting the hot swap, or I guess if you were to get like solder with a plate, I guess too, the plates for this actually come separated. So you have this section, the 65% section, and then one for the numpad, which I really think is a great idea because then it'll keep like reverberations between those two sections to a minimum. Or vibrations, I mean, not reverberations. Vibrations and rattle should be not a problem. Whenever you get those ones that just span the whole of like an 1800 layout, it just winds up kind of messes with you with vibrations and sound, I find, like some rattling and such. So that's a good move. All right, let's see. What's the poll result? Striker R2 it is. I hope, because I haven't used Striker on a numpad like 1800 board, so hopefully I have the numpad in here, but we're gonna find out. I feel like most base kits come with a numpad, but some here and there just don't. I can't remember if Striker was one. If not, I'll have to fall back on something else. Yo Bandito, Kev KBD, how's it going, homie? Welcome out. Hey, it does come with all that we need to play with. Beautiful. We love to see it. We love it. We love it. Not sure if I want white or beige with black bottom. That's a tough choice. I feel like, so Beast Mode, do you have a white keyboard already? Do you have a beige keyboard already? What's the current state of keyboard colors? When you streaming it, probably after group ends. Nice. I will look forward to the Avo stream. Oh. What new phone did you get, Avo? Is it Purdy? Striker does? Hell yeah, Charles. Got my back. I read it too slow, but you had my back, and that's what's important. S25 Ultra? Nice, hell yeah. I've heard great things about the Ultra. I've heard that this year it's like mostly the same as last year, just like bump in specs kind of, but from what I can tell, last year the S24 Ultra was an absolute home run, so you can stick with what's working. Not too shabby. Had an S22 Ultra. Oh, word. Nice, so getting a nice little jump. It's a little nicer. I got a good deal with my trade-in, so whatever. And it's a lot faster. Hell yeah. Hail to the fricky yeah. Hey, Avo. I commented on this the other night, but you have a sword everywhere now. Do you want a sword here? Mod check. If you need another mod, sure. Hey, I always need another mod. I think Insty retired. I feel like I don't see him as a mod anywhere anymore. I don't know if that's true or not. Why can't I find you? You have 2 dashes? No. Where the hell are you, Ava? Oh, do I have you as... No. What the hell? Oh, I have you as VIP, that's why. Congrats, you've been promoted. He is getting pretty old. Yeah, long in the tooth. He can't squish the bots like he used to. Employed! Welcome to the Bandit team. We have a wonderful array of benefits, including shouting people out for me and generally having a good time. Congratulations! Frank getting competition with the sword collecting. That's basically how I've chosen my mods, is like, one, people I know really well, like Avo and Frank and Insty, but also people that have swords everywhere, because, I mean, they do good. They do good work. Proven track record, you know? I need eye coverage, I'll work on it. I could like lick your eye, moisturize it. That'll make it work better, right? Getting $0 hour wage. It's, you know, opportunity of a lifetime. The banditry internship is phenomenal. You wouldn't believe the amount of experience you're gonna get here. Yeah, just cover them in cucumbers or whatever. Exactly, yeah, that's eye care. That's eye coverage. It's literally covering the eyes. Paid in exposure, exactly. Exactly. It's for your sword portfolio. That's what you get around here. This is coming along pretty nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think Tim Keelis also did Striker on this board, but it may have been a beige unit. I can't remember. But that's all right. We're doing different switches, so it's a whole new experience. A whole new world. Indecent exposure? Hell yeah. That's really more the type of exposure that you get around these parts. If you're struggling that bad, just pull yourself up by your sword sheath. That's right. Who is Tim? He was this new streamer. I say was because, well, we all got together and we ate him. I know some people call him that. Wait, what? One hit wonder? Yep. You hate to see it. They burn out as fast as they were born. Shine so bright, burn out so fast. Also, I just realized only Striker R2 comes with the numpad kit. R1 doesn't have the same kitting stat. Oh, that might be why. I was like, in my head, kind of panicking, because I was like, wait, why did I put that as an option? I don't think it has the numpad kit. I'd only ever put it on, I think, my 7V, so I hadn't even like paid attention in the past to that detail. Okay, I don't mean to brag. So this 0. This is the space bar that someone else did. And then all the rest are the ones I did. Actually, this, I don't want the accent enter. I want the other one enter. I want this one enter. Cool. Thanks. Let's see. I want print. I want lock. I want this down here. I want this right here. That there. Hey, I know someone with a 7V. You do? Who could it be? I certainly don't know who you're talking about. Because I saw your ISO enter and I was like, I don't have those. That is the giveaway, isn't it? Stepped caps, for sure. The only way we roll around these parts, at least when we can help it. A predicament arises. Oh, there it is. I was like, shit. We don't have the short right shift, or I guess the medium. We have the short, but couldn't find it. Boom! Keycaps. Keycaps, motherfricker. Let's go. This board was indecent, but we have dressed it. And now it is ready to shine. Alrighty. Ooh-wee. Babes. How hot is this? How freaking hot is this, babes? Let's see. Let's pull the shot in a little bit. Really let this cutie shine. Actually, yeah, you can just leave it plugged in. Gorgeous. Very cute. Never mind my fingerprints. They do not come standard with the ASCII-F. So hot. So hot. It's like fire. That's ASCII-F. He's so hot right now. Wow. Very cool. What bottom does this unit have? This is the black alu bottom. Let's see. Black alu. Oh, thank you, Gargle. Drizzy BBL bottom. I'm happier and happier that I ended up with Striker R2, even if I never use it. Lol. Dude, Chris, you gotta throw it on something. It's so good. Oof, looks insane. Yee. Striker on white looking so fire. It does. I'm very stoked. I mean, Striker just on white is so fresh, so crisp. Is that an ordinary labs cable? It is. Yeah, this is like the red. I kind of was hoping, so in person, I feel like it has, it's like almost an orangish red, kind of like a deep tomato red. And I kind of wanted it to be more like the, you know, the channel branding here, like that very like bright pure red, but still looks great, and it is great and feels great. How does the weight feel? Weight feels nice. It's I guess the best way I can describe it is like insanely smooth, kind of matte. It's like satiny, maybe. I don't have a great way of describing it, but the ano on it is absolutely insane. Like, it is just smooth as hell. All right, let's calm this music down a bit. Let me just real quick make sure that our board, everything is working post solder. Bonk. Uh-oh. Spacebar says not happy. Spacebar and page down, no likey. But that's okay. We don't need those to do a sound test. I can just remedy those later. Alrighty, let's turn the filters off this. And I do apologize if you guys can hear any wild noises in the area. All right. Noise suppression is off. Let's head on over to monkey type. All right. By the way, if anyone would be so kind as to clip this afterwards, that would be much appreciated. All right, tonight we have the ASCII-F from Inomushiki, built plateless solder PCB with Cherry MX Nixies. On top, we have GMK Striker Round 2, and it is built with primarily Knight V2 stabs and one mystery stab. Let's have a look at how it sounds. Whoa, mama! Damn, this is very nice. Holy. Holy. Nice. Is this plateless? Yes, this is plateless. Plateless. We got new Nixies. Night stabs. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. Crisp as fuck. Yeah, it sounds just as good as your voice, Brandon. Shonies, thank you and hello. You're too kind. Not the back weight, I'm talking about the weight of the board. Oh, the weight of the board. Let's grab our scale out. Let me bring back the music. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully that's good. Let's thank you so much, Gargle Peanut Butter, for that clip, by the way. That way I can share it with Frank. Let's get the scale out. We'll see if this scale can handle it. It's kind of like heckin' weak. Oh, it worked, all right. So the full alu, fully built, 3 pounds, 12.8 ounces. So yeah, it's pretty nice and movable. It's not too hefty. We're chilling. Frank board banned in a tree. Tessa, hello! It has been so long. How have you been, Tessa? I have been supremely slacking on catching your streams. When was the last time you did stream? Maybe I've just been missing them. But holy shit, it's so good to see you, Tessa. I'm sure everyone here is aware, but like, if you're not following Tessa Latte, what are you doing? Such a fun, freaking cool, wholesome degen, freaking awesome human. Boom. What the fart? Quit doing my job, you're banned, buddy. Demoted. No indecent exposure for you tonight. Hey, whoa, that's uncalled for, Gargle Peanut Butter. Everyone gets indecent exposure tonight. I would never deprive anyone of that. I think you should start using Avo again, but change the name color to red. That'd be pretty good. I don't remember the password email. Red. Hi, lovely. I'm swelled. I've been so busy. I feel that. That's mostly why I've been missing out on a lot of friend streams, because like, I don't know, daytime's crazy, nighttime I've been like trying to just do good, like healthy, you know, good life changes, and so I haven't been able to tune into as many streams. I feel like I start to stream so late in the evenings now. Lol, but thank you. I was happy when my phone said you were live. Yay! Yeah, that might be why. I've been trying to like actually keep a good sleep schedule, and so I've been retiring from computer stuff pretty early now. Like this is quite late for me, so. But yeah, this is Frank's board, the ASCII-F. I'm gonna get my board out of the way for the moment. We got the great side profile with the super cool grill. I love that you can see it from above too. Like from every side, this board just is very like classily, just character filled, you know? Sweet side profile. Nice, very subtle little cherry lip with a chamfer. It's super nice. Just super good. This is in group buy until March 1st. So this weekend it ends. The 26th, the clock is ticking. If you guys want to pick this up, you can find more info at the Geekhack here, and you can find the various vendors there. Hopefully that went through. Restream says it's being a little chungus, so we'll see. But, oh yeah, Restream didn't send it through, what a jerk. There's the vendors, so we have US and Asia through Zenclack, UK and EU through Prototypist, and China Z Frontier. So if you freaking need a keyboard with a numpad, I mean, you get the full zero, you get all your arrows. I mean, to me, this is like the perfect sort of 1800-esque or 1800 adjacent layout. Dude, I barely get to pop into Twitch. Oh, I'm sorry, Tessa. That's sad. I feel you. It's been a struggle to support the homies like I want to these days. I don't know why the camera feels like nothing is straight no matter what I do. But yeah. I know I've already ordered mine. Yes, let's go. I'm gonna order mine probably tomorrow, maybe the next day. I'm waiting on someone to send payment for something, and then I'm gonna order mine. But yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend the ASCII-F. I mean, it sounds and feels phenomenal. Nixies were definitely heckin' a good move. And yeah, I mean, sounds, feels great, looks great. That's all my boxes. So if you like it too, check it out for sure. Thank you guys so much for coming out to my stream, by the way, helping me hit 400 followers. I'm freaking honored and so stoked on that. It's just like, I don't know, crazy to think about. Can you point the camera at me to see if I'm straight? Thanks. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Oh, nope. Avo, you look kind of crooked. Oh yeah, I don't know if we can do anything about that. Why did I do this all for the sake of a joke? Okay, delete this, I've been outed. Nope. Caught in 4K, chump. No turning around, clipped and shipped, goddamn right. Thanks for stream. Is this white or silver? This is white. So this is the white aluminum top with the black alu bottom. The Stormtrooper colorway, if you will. Super cute, super pretty. I just realized something that I can do also for thumbnail. I can just like maybe hide chat in my face. Where the hell did chat go? Oh, chat is in my face for some reason. Hide sponsors, hide this, take this out of the picture. Boom. We're doing the Teja thing. Wow, we're such a pro streamer. Wow. I love that for us. We're so cool now. Like I said, thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. What colorway do you plan on getting? I plan on getting, so it's kind of like, I'm kind of on the fence between two, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do brass bottom and beige top. Pretty sure. But yeah, let's hunt down someone that we can raid. Let's see who is live right now, and who do we love, and who do we like. Apiary is live with a late night one. Whoa. Anyone else? Jersey Angel, Yuna, Kaya. Boss Quest is live but doing games. Raid Lanes, a fellow ASCII-F enjoyer. Who's Lanes? Can you put them in? Can you type out their name, Niku? Lanes KB. Oh shit, someone I don't follow in the Keeb community, makers and crafting. Yo, hell yeah, I'm down. All right, y'all, we are going to raid Lanes tonight. I will give you raid message is. There are your raid messages. Once again, I've been Banditry. Thank you to Garby Art for the raid. I don't have a space bar, so I can't properly shout him out, but thank you all. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you, everyone who tuned in. And thank you guys for supporting me and supporting this wonderful, wonderful project from our friend Inomushiki/Frank. I'll see you guys soon. We're doing a Monster Hunter stream on Friday, and it's gonna be a blast. We're gonna do it with some friends. It'll be fun. And more Keep streams hopefully soon. I freaking love you guys. Good night.
Yeah, man, they got a whole nother language or something. Alright, here's your sound test. Oh, damn, okay. Banditry, thank you. Dude, I mean, I appreciate the raid, man. Oh my gosh. Oh man, there's so much spam in chat. This is crazy. Well, you guys are coming at a perfect time. We're doing a typing test of the EC Cappy. Since when we built it on stream the other day, not a lot of people stayed for the end because it was kind of a mess. So I'll show you guys the. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Side view. Yo, thanks for the follow.
Bro, pull up the link I sent Lemang.
Yo, I did pull it up. Why is it?
Oui.
Why is it? Skip all the TTS. Hold on. Yeah, look at that. Yo, thanks for the follow, Bandit. Isn't it so nice, man? I wish I could show you the inside, but right now, it is below some horrendousness. Actually, do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see the monstrosity that is under the spacebar? It is really bad. It's really bad. Yeah, okay, I'll show it. Oh man, this hurts me. It actually like stayed like the mounting putty like actually stayed pretty good. It's not glue anymore. It's mounting putty now. You can see it now. I'll show you like from up here. So yeah, so we had to mangle the plate. It's dried gum. Yeah, it's basically dried gum. And those are Neo stabs. Yo, and okay, there is glue on the switch. The switch is hot glued. You see the hot glue? The switch is hot glued. Yo, but let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you. Does it sound good? Because that's all that matters, right? It sounds good. It sounds good. Okay. Now, all right. Let's do the typing test. Yeah. Typing. Here we go.